You know, we always joke around about how concert tickets, Barnes, will go on sale a year before the show, and we're like, why? Well, this just happened for actually an IMAX movie. Christopher Nolan's epic The Odyssey. Tickets went on sale. This is the one shot on 70-millimeter film, 25 or 26 locations, in addition to seeing the show July 16th. 95% of the tickets were snapped up, and then people started seeing them on eBay going for $300-400.
That's the problem. This all started during COVID, when people wanted guarantees they're going to roll out shows, and they started selling these tickets. Now you got movies doing it, and then you have this. You're creating this whole underground market of tickets just to go see a movie that you may not even care about in a year.
Well, I have to say this. I actually read about this a while ago, that Christopher Nolan had worked with IMAX, and they made these cameras just for Christopher Nolan and The Odyssey. These are quieter cameras. He can film his upcoming ancient Greek epic, The Odyssey, fully in Max, which is crazy. And then apparently he gives those cameras back. Did you read about that? I thought that was really fascinating.
As a viewer, I don't really care if your camera's quiet or not or whatever. That's on you. But like, to buy tickets a year in advance is just so freaking weird. How do you, I mean, I guess it's digital, so you keep up with it. But still, the people selling them, they've got to somehow figure that part out. The resell.
I thought it was really fascinating.
It is. It's very fascinating.
Love is in the air, Barnes. Josh Lucas, of course, from Yellowstone and Sweet Home Alabama, got married over the weekend in Vatican City. He married the meteorologist at ABC 7 Los Angeles, Brianna Ruffalo. I love that love is in the air.
Dude married his local weatherman?
Weather woman.
Weather woman? He just watches her on the news and he's like, yeah, I want to go out with her. See, when you're a big star, you can just do that.
I like to talk about love because a lot of times in Sleaze we talk about trash, but Brody Jenner and Tia Blanco tied the knot. That happened last weekend. Christian McCaffrey and Olivia Culpo also brought a new daughter into the world. I mean, I wanted to talk about love on Celebrity Sleaze. Give me a break.
Well, since you're doing Weatherman love news, did you see Dylan from the Today Show filed for a divorce?
No, I didn't see that. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. She and her regular, when I say regular, he's not in television, I don't believe, husband, they're done. I think they have 3 kids.
It's very sad. I don't like to hear that. This was I love talking about crazy stories with celebrities when they bring up stuff and you're like, wait, what? This is the backstory behind one of Hollywood's most iconic films, and I'm talking about Back to the Future. This is a story with Eric Stoltz sharing an inside scoop on his experience and how he initially landed the role of Marty McFly.
Is it true that you had the Michael J. Fox role in Back to the Future?
Yes, it is.
What happened?
Well, I used to have a great answer for this, that in the sequels, they would go back in time to the point when I was in the cast, and it would all become explained, but I can no longer give that answer. What happened was the director fired me.
Why?
He didn't like my work.
Dude, can you imagine you get a role like that, and then you start working, and they call you in and go, gotta let you go, bro.
Had you ever heard that story before?
Never. Whatever happened to that guy? He was a big deal for a while.
I haven't seen him in anything.
He was in Jerry Maguire back in the day. I think he was in Pulp Fiction.
I need to check out his IMDb.
Yeah, he just kind of disappeared, but I never knew that story.
This is going to be really interesting. Ryan Reynolds was on Colbert talking about the documentary that he's making on John Candy.
As a Canadian, I know you have a project that's very near and dear to your heart, and I'm so glad that you're doing it. Tell the folks the documentary you're making about the man you love.
John Candy. I'm making a documentary about John
Fantastic.
Candy. Yeah.
Truly great.
It's with Colin Hanks. Colin Hanks is also doing it with me, and it's just been meeting, I get to meet heroes that I've had. There's a group of 8 to 10 people that really were generation-defining creators, and it's wonderful to talk to storytellers talking about a beautiful man who was a beautiful storyteller, who passed at 43, way too young. He was so generous with people, and he was a good person when no one was watching, and I think that's really important, and it's just...
And fantastic, no matter how small the part was, too, whether how big or how small.
Yeah, and we need more of that in the world, too, And I just love that he's as resonant now as he was then.
And you know what we're going to hear a lot of that's happening this week? The San Diego Comic-Con is this week, Barnes. And guess who's making their first ever appearance? Star Wars creator George Lucas. I'm sure we'll have lots of stories.
That's his first time to ever do that? I guess.
I was shocked when I saw that.
I wonder why there's got to be a reason why he's now doing it.
They said he's giving a sneak peek of the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art that's going to open in L.A. next year.
Oh.
That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Nightly Scroll with Haley Caronia.
Hello to all my homies in the chat. I'm Haley Caronia with some very inconvenient truths.
Your go-to place for the hottest button issues.
Don't you hate when facts get in the way of a good news story?
Cut through the noise and get ready to scroll through the chaos of the modern world, one hot take at a time.
Hear me out. We might need to spread this information 24/7. Let's get into some scrolling time.
Nightly Scroll with Haley Caronia.
I love this place.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.